with an energy audit, what we come in to do as sort of general building scientists is to look at all the different systems of the house. We're not just HVAC, we're not just insulation, we're not just solar, we're not just appliances. We're looking at how they all work together. Initially a top to bottom visual inspection, but with this home we also got some real data. We did a lot of diagnostic tests, we call them, for this house to understand really exactly and really to pinpoint what is the level of importance of those particular issues: duct leakage and whole house air leakage. So we're trying to understand what's going on with the whole house and then give the consumer, the residents, prioritized recommendations. What they want to know is where to start and where to get the best bang for the buck. We're invested in helping the consumer reduce overall energy costs, be more comfortable with whatever tool makes sense. I tend to be focused on housing, so we have around 3.6 million housing units in Virginia. So that's my target. And the question is, how do we do deep energy retrofits for a huge for 98% of those? And where do we get the capital to do that? How do we deploy the labor to do that? How do we create a system whereby that could really happen? And I think we can do that. And part of the effort to drive deep energy retrofits at scale, step one is to help people get the right information. The other real exciting part of the IRA in residential energy was these home energy rebates. The home efficiency rebates. Homes are available to any household income level, and basically you have to demonstrate based on any combination of energy improvements in the home to reduce energy use by 20%, and if you hit 35%, you can get basically twice the amount. A reasonable incentive for people to help people make sort of comprehensive whole house improvements. The other bucket of rebates, there's also the home electrification and appliance rebates, HEAR, here. And those are rebates for devices. So a little simpler. If you buy a high performance heat pump, here's your rebate. Similar for heat pump water heaters, for electrical system improvements to the home. If they're converting from gas and they might need to upgrade their electrical service panel, there's rebates for that. So it's a bucket, again, of rebates for devices. From a climate perspective, we need to do deep energy retrofits of all buildings. Far less than 1% of current buildings would not benefit from basic to significant energy efficiency improvements and on-site renewables. From a climate perspective, we need that. We're already spending that money on high energy costs. We have all this off-the-shelf technology, and so we just need to create the information transfer to consumers that they understand that and demand that, and then we need to provide them with the professionals who can come to their home and develop some trust and do the inspection and show them here's your roadmap to show people how to do the first mile first, and then the second, and then the third. And if down the road you only get 90% of the way to net zero, I'd call that a win. You got 90% of the way. And we can do that. We can get, with Virginia's housing stock, we can get a lot of homes to 50%, and we can get a lot of them to 70%, a lot to 80, and a lot to 90. I have kids who need a planet. It's as simple as that.